So students, we have already finished learning the normal distribution properties and as well the standard normal variate properties. And now we have to look for some sums of normal distribution. So here are a few sums which we will be working out now. The first question says, write the PDF, that is the probability density function for a normal distribution with mean 10 and standard deviation 3. So let us work this out. Firstly, let us write what is given. They have given mean is 10. Mean for a normal distribution means mu is equal to 10 and standard deviation means sigma, which is equal to 3. Let us come straight to the question. They have given write the probability density function. So we will find out PDF. The probability density function for a normal distribution is P of x is equal to 1 by sigma square root 2 pi into e to the power minus half into x minus mu by sigma the whole square. Don't forget to write the range along with this, minus infinity less than equal to x less than equal to plus infinity. Students, once we have written the PDF, it is all about substituting the values. So P of x is equal to 1 by sigma is 3 square root 2 pi e to the power minus half into x minus mu is 10 divided by sigma is 3 the whole square, comma, don't forget to write once again the range, minus infinity less than x less than plus infinity. This is all we have to do whenever they ask us find the probability density function. Now in the second question, students, they have given us Q1 and Q3. Remember, the average of Q1 and Q3 always gives us the middle number, that is Q2. And what is Q2 called? Q2 is called as the median. But what is the speciality of normal distribution? In a normal distribution, we already saw the properties of it. We said mean, median and mode. All the three are equal, which means Q2 will be nothing but median and median is the same as the mean. So we will find out mean is equal to the average of the quartiles, that is quartile 1 plus quartile 3 divided by 2. Substitute the values. Q1 is 40 plus Q3 is 60 divided by 2, which will be 60 plus 40 is 100. 100 divided by 2 is 50, and that is the answer for mean. In the same question, they have also asked us find out the quartile deviation. We need to recall a little bit of maths as well as stats from that of first PU. So quartile deviation, students, the formula was Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. This was the formula for quartile deviation. So what does the quartile deviation formula say? Quartile 3 minus quartile 1 divided by 2. Substitute the values. Q3 is 60, Q1 is 40, which means 60 minus 40 divided by 2, and this gives us 20 by 2, which is 10. And the last part of the same question, they tell find standard deviation. So students, standard deviation is nothing but sigma. So how to find out sigma? We have a formula of quartile deviation according to the normal distribution tables and according to normal distribution properties. Quartile deviation is 2 by 3 standard deviations or 2 by 3 sigma. We already know what is quartile deviation. We just found it out. What is it? It is 10. So 10 is equal to 2 by 3 sigma. When we cross multiply it, it becomes a 10 into 3 by 2 is equal to sigma. Therefore, 10 into 3 is 30. 30 by 2 is 15. Therefore, sigma is equal to 15, or standard deviation is equal to 15. So students, this is the way we have found out mean, which is the average of the quartiles, Q1 plus Q3 by 2. We found out quartile deviation, which is Q3 minus Q1 by 2. And finally, we found out quartile deviation according to normal distribution. We had to find out standard deviation. So it's QD is equal to 2 by 3 sigma. We already found out quartile deviation here, and that's how we found out standard deviation to be 15. We have one more question to work out. Before that, in case you have not copied this down, do copy it. So the last question from normal distribution, it says height of 2000 soldiers are normally distributed with mean 165 centimeters and variance 16 centimeters. We have to find the number of soldiers with height less than 170, between 166 and 168, as well as more than 163 centimeters. So firstly, let us copy down the data that is given to us. They have given capital letter N, which is to be 2000 soldiers. Then they have given us mean, and according to normal distribution, mean is mu, which is 165 centimeters. Then they have also given us variance 16 centimeters. If variance is 16, students, standard deviation will be square root of 16, which is 4 centimeters. So we have got the data N, mu, as well as standard deviation. Now, they have given to us that the data is normally distributed. Since it is given normally distributed, we will write that x, which is height of soldiers, and we will write that this height of soldiers follows normal distribution. And what are the parameters of normal distribution? Mu and sigma, which is 165, and sigma is 4 square. Sigma square, which is 4 square. Once we write this, we need to write the standard normal variate. And what is the standard normal variate? Standard normal variate says Z is equal to x minus mu. And what is mu? By sigma is normally distributed with the parameters 0 and 1. So Z is equal to x minus 165 divided by standard deviation 4. And this is the standard normal variate. Now, with the information that we have, we need to find out these three answers. For the first question says less than 170 centimeters. So, the first question A says less than 170 centimeters, less than 170 centimeters, which is equal to P of x, less than symbol is this way, 170. So students, let us substitute now. P of, don't forget how to substitute. Wherever there is x, we substitute the normal variate formula. X minus mu is 165 divided by standard deviation 4. Put the symbol what is given, less than. Now wherever there is x, write 170 minus 165 divided by 4. Simplify this, students. This is z less than. 170 minus 165 is 5, and how much is 5 divided by 4? 5 divided by 4, you should get 1.25. Interestingly now, before we proceed further, we need to draw the normal bell-shaped curve, mark 0, minus infinity and plus infinity. Remember students, for the exams always, When you draw the normal distribution curve, kindly use pencils. Do not use pens for drawing the normal distribution curve. Always use the pencils. Now, once you mark the normal distribution curve, you need to plot this point 1.25. Definitely it is after 0. Somewhere here you will get 1.25. Make a line there. Now, come back to the question and see what they have given. They have clearly mentioned less than 1.25. Remember, I have told you previously also, if it's greater than, then it is on the right side, less than is in the left side. So, we need to shade the entire left sided area and we need to find this part as the answer. Now, I have told you previously while solving area sums, whenever they have given left side, we do not have in the normal distribution tables the minus infinity values. All we have is from whatever point they have given to the plus infinity side. But here it is minus infinity. So, how do we find this now? Firstly, let us write down. We need to find area from minus infinity to 1.25. And this area is not given in our distribution tables. Under the Z tables it is not given. So, how will we find it? What we will do is, we will find this entire area, that is equals to area from minus infinity to plus infinity, this entire area minus, we will find out this area 1.25 to plus infinity. From 1.25 to plus infinity. So, students, find out quickly the area. This you definitely know, minus infinity to plus infinity. Under the normal curve, the total area is always 1 minus from 1.25 to plus infinity. Quickly in your Z tables check where is 1.2 and 5. So, 1.25, how much is the area? You should get it 0.1056. And when we minus this, you will get the answer as 0.8944. Many students think that they have achieved the answer and they stop it here itself. Students, do not stop it here. If they have given you find the probability, then this is right. But look at the question clearly. They have given to us the height of 2000 soldiers. So, height of 2000 soldiers we have to find. So, finally write there, therefore, height of 2000 soldiers is 2000 soldiers into, we have got the answer as 0.8944, which is equal to, kindly multiply this and find the answer. You should get 1788.8, which is approximately, students, 1789. So, what does this answer signify? This answer signifies that out of 2000 soldiers who are there, 1789 soldiers, their height is less than 170 centimeters. So, students, similarly, I hope you will do B question as well as the C question, because we have already done an area sum. So, kindly pause the video and do the sum, and later you can check with my answer if you have got it right. So, students, I had told you to pause and do the sum. Hope you have got the right answer. Kindly check once again. I have put up the sum on the board, but still those who have confusion, those who have not understood, kindly listen properly now. Second question was the height of soldiers between 166 and 168 centimeters. So P of 166 less than X less than 168. Hope this is clear. Next step is nothing but the standard normal variate. We have to write down 166 minus mean 165 divided by sigma 4 less than X minus mu by sigma less than 168 minus mu 165 divided by 4, and when we simplify, students, you will get minus, see, 166 minus 165 is 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. This is nothing but Z, and this part is 68 minus 65 is 3, 3 by 4 is 0.75. Now, the confusion always happens here. The area now, they have told area from 0.25 to 0.75. Next step after this is to look into the area chart. Draw the normal curve. 0.25 is here, this is 0. So 0.25 is here, 0.75 is here. This is the area we require. That is nothing but we need to find this entire area 0.25 to plus infinity minus this particular area 0.75 to infinity. Check in your normal distribution table, students. 0.25 to plus infinity. Hopefully you have got 0.4013 minus 0.2266. When you minus it, you get 0.1747. This is not the final answer. Don't forget to write the conclusion. Therefore, out of 2000 soldiers, the height of soldiers between 166 and 168 centimeters is 2000 into 0.1747, which is 349.4, and approximately 349 soldiers are there whose height comes between 166 and 168 centimeters. Moving further, the last part of the question said height more than 163 centimeters. More than, that's why I have written X, greater than 163. Substitute P of X minus mu is 165 mean by standard deviation is 4, greater than 163, the same value minus the mean divided by standard deviation. While simplifying, P of, this is the normal variate Z, greater than 3 minus 5 is a 2, 2 divided by 4 is minus 0.5, and that is, we have to find out the area greater than minus 0.5. While plotting on the curve, minus 0.5 comes here, greater than means on the right hand side I have told you. So right hand side I have plotted this area, we have to find out. To plus infinity, the area is always given in the normal distribution tables. So what is it? Area from minus 0.5 to plus infinity. I am sure you all are smart and you have got the answer by now. It is 0.6915. Therefore, out of 2000, the soldiers whose height is more than 163 centimeters is nothing but 2000 into 0.6915, and that should be 1383 soldiers. So students, by this we wind up normal distribution. We have two more concepts called the chi-square as well as t-test, which we will be covering up in our next video.